But already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And we'll send you courtside for more on MP's unforgettable performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. And the Milwaukee starting five. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. And it's MP in at the one. Again, MP missing. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's Ball with a three. That doesn't go either for Ball. First quarter of play, a minute in. From deep, MP sinks the tray.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And that one's good. Jay's got 5 points.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now here's Miller. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, another miss by MP. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Ball passes to Sexton. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by MP.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against MP. Basket's good. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
2 minutes.
And here's MP from outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Ball. Tries it from 19. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Sexton. He played a great game against the Lakers. Ball no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Sexton. It's Bridges on the wing. From outside the arc. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got his second basket on the night.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's MP from outside. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Antetokounmpo outside from deep. MP hits the three-pointer. MP's got 19 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking along. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a... We'll make substitutions. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Williams. The three from Sexton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
The perimeter tandem, Sexton and Miller. Knipple out there with Grant Williams, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too. Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. From the line, 2 points. That one goes. Ball's got 9 points.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Sexton. Miller on the wing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Jay. MP goes strong to the rack.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Hornets trail by 6. Left side, Williams. Williams, a screen on Trent. Here's Miller. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. Miller outside. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know that this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Kyle Kuzma in for Anthony.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. They need this. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Bucks leading by 11. MP, the pass to Turner. Back to MP. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jay. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Launches a 3. Diabate grabs the board. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Sexton. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start... And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bucks. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at center, filling out the middle. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation on NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Diabate. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Sexton passes to Ball. Ball with the athletic finish.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere. They love to see him get to the rim.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Magic, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Bucks, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the evening. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And here's Charlotte now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Miller finds ball. The three ball. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
MP no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Diabate. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Diabate's got 9.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And here's MP from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Miller, the pass to Ball. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
2 minutes.
The three from Ball. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jay. The Hornets pull it in.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Ball. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Remember, Turner's led the league in blocks multiple times. I think the shooter forgot that.
MP with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's MP. Sexton grabs the board.
Look, you've got to convert those. Come on.
Ball left side. Looking to end this cold spell. Good as the jump shot falls. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Diabate, and Knippel subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Milwaukee also changed it up. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Anthony subbed in for Kuzma. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got a 9-point lead. Muscling it home, MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. The shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Now here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 49 in the game.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And so it's Milwaukee now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Ball, Knipple out there with Green. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close range look.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Anthony. And MP subbed in for Rollins. Ball passes to Bridges. Now here's Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
I just love the ball.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pulls up. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Bridges. Miller outside. From downtown. It's money from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Outside Bridges. Shoots a 3. Another chance. Follow-up shot is good for Ball.
Ball is a high-activity player, good at keeping plays going no matter what.
MP fires. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
LaMelo misses the 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Cash!
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring it in his game.
Ball fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Bucks leading by 12. MP fires. Can't hit it. MP against Ball. Miles Bridges. The triple drops.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
That's off. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well.
Another one falls. Amazing.
Another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He's one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. I don't think you can make an argument against that.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ooh, the shot misses. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Out of bounds, Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Number 31, Keaton Salam.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
60+ in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted.
I took a lot of good shots, and I made a good share. I'm not trying to be greedy, Dominic. Everyone needs to eat. At a certain point, you got to leave well enough alone, or the basketball gods are going to get you.
Well, no one wants that, MP.
Definitely not me. Alrighty.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.